Hey there everyone, LukasArailiys here, and I'm joined by my friend, my good old buddy, old pal, LMN.
I'm in a lot of videos today. We're recording multiple things today.
Yeah, check out our Bylith shit if you haven't already.
Watch my Metal Gear video on my personal channel. Anyway,
right. Today we're doing a little something a little different than the usual haha funny YouTube video.
Okay, yes. There's been a rise in, there's been a trend maybe of making tier lists for things, and the channel's mainly Smash Brothers. Be honest with yourself, it's mainly Smash Brothers, and
specifically Smash Brothers.
Yeah, and we were thinking, why not make a tier list? Now you've probably seen a bunch of tier lists for Smash. We get it. But like, this is a little different because one, it's not just we made a tier list, it's that I made a tier list and then he made a tier list and we combined those tier lists and made a different tier list. So
how many times are you gonna see tier list?
Tier list, 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 tier list.
See, we're still making quality content. Now, although we do have an image in front of us, recently an update came out, which you may have already noticed.
Watch the Bylith video.
Seriously. And it's a little outdated considering, well, some of our picks are a lot better now.
Yeah, so we'll make the mention of that once we get to them, or maybe we'll just put them where they're supposed to be. Like, we'll just off recording.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where that.
Yeah. So here's how it's gonna work. We have made 6 tiers. From the top, you have win button, all the way down to the bottom, you tried. So we're gonna go in order of which tier list, or tiers each character is gonna be in. Completely unscripted.
Yes.
Yeah.
So are we going top to bottom or bottom to top?
Most people start from the bottom and work their way up from the top.
So we should go from the top to bottom then.
Perfect.
Just to make the lane great. Let's do it.
All right.
So
let's get the obvious stuff out of the way.
Yes. Top tiers.
Top tiers.
These are pretty well agreed upon.
Pikachu!
Yeah, Pikachu. Alright, so tell us about Pikachu. I'm not very knowledgeable about Pikachu.
Alright, so here's the thing. In the early days of Smash, there was this huge debate. Who's better, Pikachu or Pichu? It was clear then that it was kind of hard to say. Then the
Pichu got nerfed.
Yeah, nerfs happened, and Pikachu remained consistent. Pikachu could do everything that Pichu can do better. Survive longer, combo better, kill better, honestly. Pikachu has just all the tools necessary to stay at the very top spot. It's really hard to kill Pikachu. It's hard to edgeguard Pikachu. And even then, Pikachu only has maybe 3 or 4 matchups that he doesn't do well against. But even then, Pikachu is just an all-around good character. And I don't know if there's really much else to say. I mean, Pikachu has combos. He has one of the best nairs in the game. He has really powerful moves.
The thing about Pikachu, right, is that his kit is 1, consistent, and 2, annoying. And that's really what Ultimate's about, is keeping your opponent not away from you,
but annoyed.
But to the point where even if they are allowed to do something, they feel like they can't. It's a very oppressive game in that sense.
So to recap, Pikachu can do everything. Pikachu can edgeguard, kill.
No, Pikachu can just do everything.
Yeah,
period.
Period.
Tasty. Snake.
Okay, you can talk about Snake.
Snake's my boy.
Yes, he is.
I like my snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Stage control is the name of the game here. Snake's main goal is not even to attack you. It's to just keep you away from him. And he's very good at doing that with grenades and really grenades. Grenades is his biggest tool, honestly, on stage. And
frame 1 combo breaker.
Frame 1 combo breaker. Because you pull it out while you're getting hit, and instantly you both get launched away from each other.
And you're heavier.
Yeah, you are heavier. You will die. In most cases, you will die second. I think the biggest thing, though, is his edge guarding tools.
What edge guarding tool? All I see is Nikita.
No. His edge guarding tools.
Oh yeah, he has
forgetting
that.
Forward air, up smash, down B in a lot of cases can work. half of his kit is an edge guarding tool. This man's puts you in the air and you are not getting back on stage.
Can we just talk about his recovery too? Because
armor on recovery. There's no way to stop him unless you hit the cipher. But if he decides to dodge out of it, then the cipher hits you.
and even if you break the cipher, as long as you just if you do the down B in time, you can still live and do cipher again.
Yeah. Like, he's got infinite recovery. You can see there's a video by P-Jiggles actually on this, and
multiple videos.
Yeah, on horizontal recovery and vertical recovery, and Snake wins both. He is the best recovery out of any character in this game.
Also,
in terms of distance.
Yeah, and as much as I like up B out of shield to win the game, he has one of the best out of shield options.
Up tilt?
No. With the 3-frame jump squat into down air.
That's a good point.
Yeah, 20%, 24% if you're a big boy.
That's a good point. But, I mean, still, up tilt. We haven't talked about up tilt yet.
I think that's just where the sentence ends.
Yeah,
it's a
up tilt.
really good move.
It's a really good anti-air. It's a really good.
It's
what
frame? Was it frame 9?
Something. It's faster than it should be, honestly.
It consistently kills. Like, it doesn't matter what part of the leg that you're hit with.
Mm-hmm.
It just kills reliably. And can we just also talk about his low profile quickly? I know I don't see it too much in competitive, but
ducking though, like, and like the amount of the sheer space that you move downward when you duck.
You can duck under.
You can duck under everything basically. There's
this, including let's just put this clip up on screen, including a Ganondorf down B. I just find that
you can duck under a warlock kick.
Are you doing that for comedic effect?
No,
you didn't know that.
You can duck. I didn't know you could duck under Wizard's foot. No,
no. Okay.
I'm dumb. I'm a dummy head.
Okay. Well, whatever.
Ha! There, you're mine. Joker.
Joker is high tier at best. He is just better Sheik. No joke. He has gun. He's just hard to catch. Better combos.
I see where you're going with this.
Then Arsene happens.
And Arsene is actually a tier above top tier. The two of them balancing out puts him in yeah.
Yeah. Of course, Arsene got nerfed. But I mean, come on. It's Ganondorf aerials on Sheik landing lag.
Yeah, it's completely messed up. And I understand that it's a time mechanic, but the sheer conflict of playstyles really makes it difficult to counter that character.
Also, back air just does everything. It combos, it kills, it edge guards. Like, name one thing it cannot do reliably.
Back air?
Yes, back air.
Recover?
I mean, sure, but even then, Joker has a pretty good recovery, and even with Arsene out, that's probably one of the best recoveries in the game.
Yeah, so I mean, back air you only do that.
Yeah, back air doesn't let you do that, no. But I mean,
you said name one thing, I named it.
You did do that, but even then, Joker plays like a thief, and then Arsene comes out to play.
Yeah.
And then I don't even. That's just where that sentence ends.
Yeah, the game is over once Arsene's over.
I mean, sure, any competent player would just know, time them out, hit them, keep them away. But good luck hitting him.
Yeah, it's a very...
Also, coupled with the fact that he just has a very spammable counter. Like, I know most top-level players don't do that, but I mean, come on. You can do, what? A counter and then another counter in less than a fraction of a second.
There is almost no cooldown on the counter. And Rebel's guard is even worse.
What, like, is that just where this segment ends? Is there anything Joker can't do?
There really isn't. The fact he's just not the best at what he does, and that's the pro. He's a jack of all trades, and I feel like that's something that's really valuable in this game. Is just
being able to do a lot.
Being able to do a lot, even if it's not entirely reliable. You can see that with the newest character, who we'll get to later.
Eventually, yes.
Did I win?
Peach. Daisy.
All right, next up are characters we don't even like. How do we explain these characters? 0 to 80?
You can do aerials at ground level.
Yeah, if you haven't figured it out,
It's the princesses. Daisy included.
mm,
Daisy included.
Okay, there's a minor difference. Hurt box, I get it. Yes, I believe.
You hate Daisy.
Yeah, but my bias aside, these characters were made to be zoners. They were made to like keep people away.
Yeah.
They were made with this small gimmick in mind, having a constant Tanuki's tail just all the time. That's probably where the Tanuki tail came from. That is where it came from, probably.
Yeah, the item.
But then she decides to not be a zoner and deal 80% in one combo.
Just put the clip up. It explains the whole thing.
It really does. I mean, it might be 60, but honestly, it can be anything. Like I don't even play this character.
Yeah, neither of us do. It's very hard to talk about a character we don't know a lot about.
Yeah.
But just from what you've seen, you know how the combo game in itself and the
I don't have fun when I fight.
yeah
Peach.
you don't have fun fighting Peach.
Do you have fun when you're playing as Peach?
No,
Nope, you don't.
it's a character you play to win.
You break hands over trying to master the combo.
it's a character you play to win, not to play the game.
Now, if we're talking about characters that are legitimately fun,
What?
Hey!
Take that!
Pokemon Trainer!
Pokemon Trainer.
precisely. Let's move on to Pokemon Trainer. Now, we're not gonna have Ivysaur, Squirtle, all of them. I left out Charizard in the thing on the tier list in the final thing. But just know that there's a reason why Ivysaur got nerfed and
Yeah.
Charizard got buffed.
Yeah.
And Squirrel just saved.
I think the reason that Pokemon Trainer is in the top tier of win button is that
Ivysaur literally carries them.
and the varied kit too. You can basically compartmentalize this character so that you have Ivysaur on damage dealing duty and killing, and you can have Charizard maybe on killing and on recovery.
Squirtle could deal like 60% in one combo
Squirtle
and Edgeguard
combos.
really
Squirtle
well.
combos. So basically, the match goes in order of Squirtle to Ivysaur and then possibly to Charizard if you need him. Like, so the way that the character was built actually works in competitive play. Like Sakurai actually made a good character for once.
I'm not even good.
The character functions as intended. You know how little that actually happens? Look at Peach. We just said that she was built to be a zoner, and then no. Like, this character actually functions as intended, and that works very well for the character.
Yes. Except in the early days of the game. And that still kind of holds true to this current, like, what's going on right at this moment.
Yes, Ivysaur is definitely the leader of the team.
Ivysaur, who's stuck in the middle, honestly, carries them. And everyone hates that about Pokemon Trainer. I personally think it's fine, but the way I Pokemon Trainer, that's the thing, right?
What do you mean?
How I Pokemon Trainer?
How do you Pokemon Trainer?
I play it as intended.
Yeah, you go from
Yeah.
each Pokemon.
And
No, I stick with Ivysaur because Ivysaur is obviously the best character. But yes, the sheer varied kit I think is and the combo tools are I think the.
Oh yeah, like Ivysaur, you got what down throw? Like wait, hold on, Ivysaur lose down throw up air? Like
I don't know.
Probably. I can't consistently land it, but it doesn't really matter because Ivysaur just has massive hitboxes.
Yeah, those hitboxes and those kill confirms. Like
Yeah. Also, one of the best down airs in the game.
seriously, the spike petal on that, the sheer easiness which you can spike someone is a little broken.
Yeah, and I could spend some time talking about the others, but I mean, Squirtle is baby ZSS, and then Charizard.
Is still Charizard.
Like Charizard is the best heavyweight in this game.
Is really?
Well, that's because he's connected to Pokemon Trainer.
I was about to say Charizard really hasn't moved any further up than where he was in Smash 4, but he's carried by the other two now.
Yeah. That said, though, Charizard does have some things. He has back thrown to Flare Blitz. He lands with Nair. He kills really good. He kills at 36% on stage on the ledge with back air. Tippered.
Yeah, no,
It's disgusting.
There's some good things about Charizard. I think-
He has really fast ground speed. There's just so much to say about Pokemon Trainer in so little time. It's
So there's
ridiculous.
3 characters in one. And I think that's what I'm trying to get at is that the variety of the kit is something that is pushing him up very, very, very much.
Yes. All right. Let's move on.
So, are you scared?
Wolf.
We have Furry Sheik up next.
Lucaria? No, it's Wolf. It's Wolf.
Let's just get this out of the way. Fair is good. Up air is good. What else is good? Nair.
Most of it.
Nair. Bear. Gun.
Gun.
Ugh.
Gun as a zoning tool is
You could do it under platforms and then switch to the platform above, shake it up. That is just a zoning tool in its own right. Then you
Yeah.
have down throw into dash attack, which leads into fairs and then up airs. Like,
Yes.
Wolf has a bad recovery, but juggling and edge guarding seems to be no problem for Wolf.
yeah. I think the trend we're seeing in the top tier here in Win Button is that combos are key, and that's always been kind of the idea in Smash in general. But I think that this is the first game since Melee where combos have really taken the top spot of tier lists. I mean, obviously Bayonetta, but
We'll get to Bayonetta eventually.
Bayonetta and Smash 4. But I mean, Smash 4 as a game was mainly focused on shield and defensive play. Where here, it's very focused on offensive play and maintaining those combos.
They did recently buff shields in this patch, made him larger, made him harder to punish, but
But you still
that
can't,
doesn't.
But you still can't grab on a shield reliably. You still can't.
Oh no!
Your out of shield options are greatly reduced from past games, and that leads to combo intensive characters being very, very priority based in terms of tier list.
But then you have Snake. But we've already talked about Snake.
So I think Wolf here really shines because of his high combo.
Speaking of shine.
Shine.
Yeah. Again, noteworthy. He has bad recovery. Really, ridiculously easy to gimp.
Yeah, very, very easy to game. That's why he's not the top tier. But
He can hold himself up in his own right.
I think his kit outshines that one bad trait.
Yeah. All right. I guess this is where the Wolf segment is. Time to move on to the actual best heavyweight in the game.
Okay, well you talk about him because I don't see it, but
Really, you don't see it?
I don't see it.
Ha! Go! Yep!
Wario.
All right. So Wario. Oh boy. Wario. What is there to say about
head is in
Wario?
my hands.
What is there to say about Wario? I'll tell you what. He is a really fast heavy with ridiculous airspeed. Have you seen?
Yes, he has comparable airspeed to frickin' Jigglypuff. I mean, it's ridiculous.
disgusting, which Wario is. He has a command grab that heals himself and kills reliably now. Again, command grab, so it works on shield. What else do you have? He has a pretty good recovery. Is there anything else?
Well, bike to jump to up B,
Yeah.
possibly including waft. Yeah, there's a large recovery.
Yeah, I mean, what else is there? His invincible up tilt.
That's a very good.
It combos into itself along with up airs. His two-part nair that reliably combos into itself and into other moves, including the stock stealer itself, Waft.
Yeah, waft is really a big tool, and I feel like that was the case in Brawl and Smash 4 as well. But now he has reliable setups into it, and I feel like that has really raised him up the tier list a lot. Because if you have reliable setups into your kill move, and you don't have to consistently rely on it to kill as your only kill move, which has helped a lot with the introduction of a neutral B that actually kills reliably, then now you're an actual viable character because you can take stock reliably.
Can we also just talk about his frame data really quickly?
He's very
it's
good.
really good frame data. Have you seen some of his frame data? His back air and up air especially are ridiculous. Nair for him is one of the best out shield options in Smash. I just don't get it.
Wario has surprisingly good speed, and I think that's what is adding that to his kit and adding reliable kill options is what's pushing him up.
Like having kill options and kill confirms and combos, that's really good. I mean, there is the glaring weakness of he's a heavy, so just combo him. He's one of the smaller heavies in this game.
Yeah,
but
as far as
again, you can combo him. He's kind of easy to edge guard. If he doesn't have his bike and his up B is subpar at best. But even then, Wario...
I think the traits with lower top tiers and even in high tiers is that you'll see a lot of characters with really good kits and one big glaring flaw. And that's really and of course that's how tier lists work, but like as a trend you'll see characters as the flaws continue to outweigh the good traits, all the way down to our bottom tier characters like Bayo. Spoilers, Bayo's bottom tier. What'd you expect?
Yeah.
You shall be purified.
Palutena.
So, you mentioned how good Nair was for Wario. Let's talk about Nair the character. Palutena.
Yeah. I do want to say something before we move on to that. Two things, actually. One, Nair did get nerfed in this patch. That doesn't excuse Palutena for being any worse. No. Palutena is really good. Down throw did get nerfed, I will say that. Makes Palutena not as viable. No, what am I talking about? Palutena is still viable. It's her grab. Her grab is her major weakness because of how low range it is. Yeah, she has good out shield options, good punish game. Her ground game, not the best, but she's a zoner, aerial fighter hybrid.
Yeah, those two things together really help. I mean, the fact that you can not only the fact that I think explosive flame as a move is kind of explains what we're talking about here. Not only does it cover a lot of air landing options, but it also covers edge guarding and works in the air. Like it. Wait,
did you say edge guarding? How about the move that just edge guards for you?
Oh, you mean neutral B?
Yes, I do mean the auto reticle.
Auto reticle, man. I mean,
most of the
edge guarding tool where you don't have to even try.
Wow. I mean, it doesn't hit consistently. I'll give it that. But such an easy edge guarding tool.
It's basically a worse version of Nikita missile. Because it goes straight to the opponent as long as you aim it correct.
Precisely. And do you hear that? It just sounds like a whole bunch of nairs. Do you see all those nairs? Yeah, Nair the character, like you said. I mean, yes.
Combo tool right there.
She has a Nair. I will say that. A lot of characters have a Nair. She has a Nair, yes. She has a lot of other good moves too, such as all of her aerials are really good.
Yes, that is.
Literally all of them are good. That's what I meant by zoner aerialist hybrid. She keeps them away, and then when the time is right, she swoops in, and well, there you have it. You have what, 60% on you now?
With very little effort on the Palutena's part.
Most of it is Nair, but then again, you have a good forward air, you have an up air that lasts forever, you have a really good down air, definitely. It's a really good down air. And then the invincible back air.
Yeah. The aerial kit, I think, is the high point about Palutena.
Ground game, not the best. Grab game.
Honestly, don't need it though, because as we'll see later on with the other extreme on the aerial ground spectrum.
Yes.
I think aerial is a lot more important in this game because half the game is in the air.
Half of the game is the air. Being above your opponent is a disadvantage.
Palutena makes it into an advantage.
But okay, well, yeah. It's hard to land against Palutena because of her.
Well, no, kit. I mean like Palutena makes it so that if you're above the opponent, you don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah.
If you're in the air, it's fine.
She does have a teleporting. She does have a teleport, which can be weird on certain stages, and she has a really fast fall speed.
Sure. Which helps with landing though. So.
Man, I'm on a fire with these transitions, because speaking of fire and fast fall speeds...
Roy!
Our boy!
Our boy!
Do you want to take this one?
I'll take this one.
One quick thing. I don't know if you were planning on saying this, but I just want to say one thing. Up air. Okay.
Yeah, landing with up air is very, very good. Talk about how you can kill with side B.
No, I'm more interested in comboing with jab.
Comboing with jab.
It's the best.
Jab! You can combo with jab.
You can set up into kill confirms, into early combos. Landing with up air sets up into jab in some cases. Jab, like
this is the sortie. I think this is the best case scenario for a sortie.
This is the sortie that I love to play the most.
Yeah.
Excluding a certain other not sortie kind of thing. We'll get there eventually. Okay? But this is the sortie that you see a lot of people playing.
Yeah.
Because it's a rushdown character.
It's a rushdown character, and it's not all about spacing like his counterpart, Marth. I didn't really know what to call it there. It's not quite Echo, but like,
it's a counterpart.
Yeah.
While Marth, you space, you tipper, and most of the time you don't get those tippers. You get hilts.
And this game favors close combat, I think, more than spacing. Like I said, it's a much more offensive style of. It's much closer to melee. So it's
No. What did you do? You said the N word, man. Okay, I'm sorry. Continue.
Shit. Anyway. But yeah, it's much closer to the second entry of the series, so
we're gonna censor that word out, aren't we?
Yeah. Okay. It's much closer to the second entry of the series, so it has a much greater focus on faster, more kinetic, more rushdown gameplay, and I feel like that's something that Roy really hones in on.
Again, recovery, not the best, and due to his fast fall speed. He's going to end up taking more damage than he probably should because he's going to get caught in these combos.
Yeah, combos.
He's not heavy, but he has a fast fall speed. Now, let's talk about his strengths. Really early kills, really fast kill moves, and really fast moves in general. His air and ground speed are phenomenal. Not to mention, he's just a good character.
Yeah. He's gotten a good.
His character
he covers the fundamentals of Smash perfectly. And that's. I'm not gonna say he's honest, but
far from an honest.
Far from it. But he covers the fundamentals of the game perfectly, and that's like that's basically kind of like what.
You can turn your brain off, kinda.
Yeah. He comes naturally to anyone who knows how to play Smash, and I feel like that's the quintessential low top tier character.
But again, just edge guard him.
Yes.
Olimar!
Now, up smash.
Up smash.
Should we say more than just that?
No, it's Olimar, and the reason is up smash.
Okay, let's address his weaknesses though. He's light. He's gonna die pretty quickly. Okay?
All of his attacks are disjoints.
His shield is the worst in the game. Okay?
You don't need to hit him. He doesn't need to hit you. You're not playing the game, you're playing his game.
You're playing up smash. I get it. For whatever reason, a lot of these Pikmin pack a serious punch.
The deal here is that you're not fighting Olimar, he's just the guy you're trying to hit. He's got an army of little demons that he's gonna throw at you, and he doesn't even need to be near them for them to try to kill you. Like, the amount of disjointing on these hitboxes is crazy. I feel like, and what we just talked about how focused this game is on rushdown characters. You can't rush down someone who's far away from their own hitboxes.
Yeah, I do agree with that. And I just want to mention something. This is kind of poor game design, but he's a lightweight. Yes. He's a lightweight. He has disjoints. Okay, whatever. Your combos don't work as effectively as they do on other characters. mainly bigger ones, a more average speed, especially heavyweights. And it makes no sense to me why they gave him a combo breaking move.
Yeah, no, doesn't make any sense.
You can break out of combos at ridiculously early with his whistle and punish them for even trying to combo you. It makes no sense to me. All right, well that's it for this episode.
Yeah, this tier list is super long. There are almost 80 characters in this game, and there's no way we can fit it all in one video. So hit that subscribe button, like bell, all the buttons. Hit all the buttons on the screen.
All of them.
Even the dislike button. Just hit all of them at least.
Okay,
once.
not that one, please. Like YouTube algorithm, we want to get noticed.
That's a good point. So hit all the buttons but that one.
And be sure you leave a comment down below telling us what we should do, what
And
we
how wrong
shouldn't
we are,
do.
because we are definitely very, very wrong.
Yeah, especially like later on in this tier
Very
list.
much later on in the tier list we get wrong. So
But at the end of the day, this is a tier list. It's our opinion.
yes. So so we will be back at some point to do the rest of the tier list. And
Yeah,
if this is the last episode, a lot of this doesn't make sense.
If it's the last episode, why the hell did you stick around?
Yeah,
for
this is
all
a
the
lot of
episodes?
videos. What the heck are you doing? All right, so, click some of these boxes on the screen to watch more videos, and hope to see you again.
Check. Yeah. This has been
And this
LukasArailiys.
has been Lemon.
We will see you all later.
Yep.
See ya.